Imagine this. You stand up from your favorite chair, just like any other day, but this time, your knee sends a sharp, unexpected message, a sudden tightness, a dull swelling, a stiffness that whispers that something isn't right. Each step feels heavier, slower, less free. This isn't just discomfort. This is a quiet thief, stealing your independence one small movement at a time. And here is the truth. Nobody ever gets to hear. Most of the time, you are told to rest or take another pill. What if the real solution isn't less movement? It is the right kind of movement. Movements that don't just ease pain but stir into life your body's natural drainage system. Movements that help your knees stop fighting and start flowing again. In this video, I am not just showing you 5 exercises. I am giving you 5 tools to reclaim your mobility, strength, and confidence. These aren't recycled routines. I'll show you exactly why they work in ways you've likely never heard before. And the final technique, it is a method I've only shared privately, until now. Before we get started, drop your name and where you are watching from in the comments below. I would love to hear from you. Exercise 1, supported leg elevation. Gravity-activated healing. We tend to think of healing as a passive activity, lying down and waiting for swelling to subside. But your body isn't designed to heal in stillness. It is designed to heal with gentle, intentional movement. And yes, the right kind of gravity. When fluid builds up in your knee joint, it is not just an annoyance. It is a sign that your drainage system has stalled. Your calves, ankles, and even the tiny muscles of your feet act like natural pumps for your lymphatic system. Every time you walk, flex, or lift, those pumps help move excess fluid back up toward your heart. But when pain stops you from moving, that system shuts down, and the fluid stays stuck. This first exercise, supported leg elevation, may appear rather simple but is incredibly powerful. It uses gravity and micro movements to reactivate circulation and gently drain fluid away from the knee. No squats, no stress, just smart, targeted recovery. It is often the very first technique I teach patients after swelling or surgery, not because it looks particularly impressive, but because it works. It lowers internal pressure, reduces stiffness, and sends an important message to your nervous system. We're moving again. We're healing. This is the beginning of your comeback. How to do it? Lie on your back in a comfortable spot. Your bed or yoga mat works great. Place your legs up on a couch, chair, or stack of pillows, so your knees are slightly bent and your feet are elevated higher than your hips. Slowly point your toes away from you, then flex them back toward your body. Move gently and rhythmically, alternating both feet if you prefer. Aim for 25 repetitions per leg, breathing naturally throughout. You should feel a light squeeze in your calves. That is your body's pump turning back on. This motion improves blood return, activates lymph flow, and encourages fluid to move out of the knee joint. Pro tip: if your legs get warm or a little tingling, that is good. That just means circulation is waking up. Do this once or twice a day, especially in the evening, to relieve heaviness or swelling after sitting for long periods. Exercise 2, elevated knee extension. Unsticking the stiffness. It is as if your knee is stuck in one position. You are not imagining this, as excessive fluid inside the joint capsule acts just like glue and creates sensations of tightness, heaviness, or a frozen knee. But here is the truth, that stiffness isn't caused by weakness. It is caused by inactivity. Your knee is designed to glide, not to stay still. It is built for motion, but if there is no motion, the surrounding tissues, the ligaments, the tendons, and the synovial lining gradually lose their mobility and hydration. The result, fluid pools where it shouldn't, and the knee loses its natural rhythm. This second exercise, the elevated knee extension, is designed to gently restore that rhythm. Instead of forcing the knee to bend, you'll work with gravity and the posterior chain, your hamstrings, calves, and the space behind the knee, to pull fluid away from the joint and retrain flexibility from the inside out. Here is the secret. By slowly raising your leg and extending your knee, you are initiating something called mechanical lymphatic flow, a natural suction that occurs while your soft tissues are lengthening. Combine that with slow, mindful breathing and gentle muscle engagement, and your body becomes its own therapist. Most avoid stretching because it is associated with pain, but this one feels different. It feels like release, like you are peeling away a layer of tightness. One breath at a time, it is not about how far you can extend. It is about reminding your body that movement is possible again. And when that happens, healing starts to accelerate. How to do it? Lie on your back as you did in the previous exercise. Bend one knee with the foot resting flat on the ground. Now lift the opposite leg, keeping it as straight as is comfortable. Use a towel, yoga strap, or your hands to support the back of your thigh. From here, extend your knee slowly, reaching your heel toward the ceiling. Don't force the movement. Stop when you feel a gentle stretch, not pain. Then relax slightly. Flex your foot toward your face during the stretch to engage the entire leg. Repeat this, doing 10 to 15 repetitions per leg and holding each extension for 3 to 5 seconds. Breathe deeply. Inhale as you extend. Exhale as you relax. Pro tip, engage your core just a little to keep yourself stable. This will help isolate the movement in your knee and spare your lower back from strain. Practice daily to restore flexibility. Drain excess fluid and gently reclaim your knee's natural range of motion. Exercise 3. Isometric quadriceps contraction. The sleeping guardian behind each stable knee stands a strong quadriceps muscle, the real guardian of your knee joint. As we grow older and most especially when inflammation sets in, that guardian tends to fall asleep. The result, the knee becomes vulnerable, unstable, and more prone to swelling. Here is what most people don't know. The quadriceps do a lot more in your body than just help you walk or climb stairs. They also help compress the joint space, assist in venous return, and act much like a pump that moves excessive synovial fluid out of the knee. If the quads are weak or inactive, your knee can't clear that fluid on its own. That is why the isometric quadriceps contraction is such a powerful exercise. You are not moving the joint. You are just pressing and holding. But behind that stillness is a full activation of the muscle fibers, waking up your nervous system and improving fluid flow inside the knee. Studies have demonstrated that regular isometric contractions can considerably reduce the internal joint pressure, mainly within arthritic knees, while improving proprioception, your body's natural sense of stability and control. Would you like me to continue rewriting from here with exercise 4 in the same smooth, motivating tone? What is beautiful about this technique is that it is totally safe, even on flare-up days. You are not bending, twisting, or putting any kind of weight in the joint. You are simply reawakening a muscle that may have been asleep for years, and every time you engage in it, you are sending your body a clear message. We are strong. We are stable. We are ready. Never underestimate stillness. Sometimes the most powerful movement is not what you see, but what you feel deep inside. How to do it? Sit or lie down with one leg extended in front of you. Put a rolled-up towel or small pillow under your knee. The goal is simple. Gently press your knee down into the towel as if you were trying to flatten it. You should feel your thigh muscle, the quadriceps, tighten and lift slightly. Hold that contraction for 5 seconds. Then slowly release. Repeat for 3 sets, 10 repetitions per leg, breathing deeply the entire time. Inhale to prepare, exhale to contract. Tip: if you don't feel it engaging in your quadriceps, that is okay. It can take a few reps to wake the muscle up, to make it more challenging over time. Place a small weight, like a rice bag, on your thigh while pressing down. Practice daily, especially in the morning or before walking. This helps strengthen your knees, improves circulation, drains excess fluid, and restores stability. Exercise 4, straight leg raise. From stillness to strength, where the first 3 exercises reignited your knee's internal systems. This one rebuilds your strength safely, gradually, and purposefully. The straight leg raise is more than a lift. It is a declaration to your body. I am ready to carry myself again. That is why this exercise is so effective. It can significantly strengthen the quadriceps, stabilize the hip, and mobilize the knee joint while not adding pressure inside the joint. Most of us don't realize how interlinked the hip, thigh, and knee really are. Lift your straight leg up against gravity, and you are not working on your thigh alone. You are also working with hip flexors, thereby turning on your core and enhancing blood flow through the entire lower body. Scientifically, this simple movement promotes better venous return, increases muscular endurance, and reinforces that brain-body connection in charge of balance and timing. But on a completely different level, it can offer something even more powerful: confidence. The ability to lift your legs smoothly, again, symbolizes recovery. It means your body isn't stuck in defense mode anymore. It's learning to move with strength and trust. How to do it: lie on your back and extend both legs. Bend one knee and place your foot flat on the floor. This supports your lower back. With the other leg straight, tighten your thigh and lift your leg slowly until it is level with your bent knee. Hold for 3 to 5 seconds, then lower with control. Do 3 sets of 10 to 12 reps per leg. Keep your back flat and your core gently engaged. Don't arch your spine. Point your toes toward the ceiling for proper muscle alignment. If it becomes too easy, add a small ankle weight of 1 to 2 pounds or use a water bottle for resistance. When done consistently, this exercise doesn't just build muscle, it rebuilds belief. It restores your trust in your body. Step by step, exercise 5. Patellar mobilization and self-massage release to recover. Let's be honest. Most of us neglect the front of the knees. We ice, we rest, we stretch, but rarely do we actually touch the knee with a purpose. And that is a missed opportunity, because it is often a stiff, stuck patella, your kneecap, bound up in tight fascia, and congested fluid with microscopic adhesions, quietly restricting mobility from the inside out. Would you like me to continue rewriting from here? Starting with the patellar mobilization technique, in the same engaging, human professional tone. The good news is that your hands can become some of the most powerful healing tools you will ever use. With gentle massage and patellar mobilization, you are doing 3 very important things to stimulate blood flow, to nourish the joint, guide lymphatic drainage to move fluid out of swollen areas, and release the tiny adhesions that block your knee's natural glide. Most importantly, this technique helps you reconnect with your knee, not as something broken or fragile, but as a part of you that is trying to heal. When you combine this with deep breathing and mindfulness, it becomes much more than physical therapy. It is an act of self-trust, a moment where you remind yourself, I am helping my body heal. Even most physical therapists don't teach this outside of the clinic, but you deserve to know how to care for your own body, especially when the answers are literally in your own hands. How to do it: sit on a firm surface with your leg extended and completely relaxed. Place your thumbs lightly below your kneecap, with your fingers supporting each side. Begin with small circular motions around the kneecap. Move the skin and soft tissue, not just the surface. This warms the joint and boosts circulation. Next, with your fingers facing upwards, glide them up from the top of your shin towards your thigh, lightly encouraging fluid upwards towards the lymph nodes. Do this for 1 to 2 minutes. Then softly move your kneecap up, down, and sideways. Keep it small, light, and relaxed. Think about freeing space, not forcing motion. Finish with full hand circular strokes around the knee, using a light oil or lotion like arnica or aloe to soothe the tissues. Do this as a daily practice after your exercises. It is a small ritual, but it can make a difference, especially in reducing swelling and restoring confidence and comfort within your movement. Practical advice for older adults: progress doesn't come from perfection, it comes from patience. Whether you are 60, 70, or 80, your body still responds beautifully to consistency. You don't need to perform every repetition perfectly or feel dramatic results overnight. What matters is that you keep showing up, even on the stiff days, the tired days, The not 2-day days, small, consistent effort sparks lasting change. And again, pain isn't failure, it is feedback. Listen to your body, respect its limits, and trust that healing, though quiet, is always happening when you move with care. Closing every step forward is a victory. You made it to the end. And that means something. That means you are not here to give up. You are here to take back control. If you've ever felt like your knees were holding you back from living, from walking your dog, tending your garden, playing with your grandkids, or simply standing up without wincing, I want you to know this. Your knees are not broken, and your body is not done. It is simply asking for the right kind of attention. These 5 exercises are not just movements, but invitations to reconnect with your strength, your rhythm, and your inner healer. Each little motion says to the nervous system, I am still here, I still want to move, I still believe in recovery. Is it going to be linear? Some days will be easy, others will test your patience. But if you stay consistent, if you treat your body not like a machine, but like an old friend worth caring for, it will respond slowly. At first, then suddenly, one day soon, the stairs won't seem so steep. The morning stiffness will fade faster. You will stand taller, walk farther, and move with quiet confidence. If this video helped you, leave a comment below. Not just for me, but for others who need hope today. Your story could be the reason someone else decides not to give up. You deserve to move freely, you deserve to feel strong. And you're not alone on this journey. Let's keep walking, one mindful step at a time.